Hey folks, about to do some Bushcraft EDC discussion. Just kind of show you what I carry. Some of this stuff I carry every day and it never changes, and some of this particular will change month to month. I run a different fixed blade every month most of the time. So I'll start with that since it tends to change. This is the Bear from Bear Force Knives. So I have some sort of fixed blade belt knife, leather all the way. I don't do much Kydex, and I wet form this to hold the Fire Rod XL from Exotac, so it holds it. Normally it's 3/8, but I stuffed a 1/2 inch ferro rod down in it. Then I got a glow nut with a reflective back and a ferro rod. So the knife may change, the ferro rod may change. Most of the time I always have this set up here on my knives, a glow nut and a ferro rod. So this changes month to month. This does not. This is my Leatherman rebar and a micro stream and a little $10 Hobby Lobby DIY leather kit. An Olight. My buddy Casey gave this to me. And then I done the hack that I saw Kevin Estella do. He got it from somewhere too. I can't remember the guy's name. But it's just so you can hold it. You don't have to worry about dropping it. So it's just a piece of shot cord and 2 Ranger bands. He uses a heat shrink tubing on his, but I didn't have any that size. When I'm at home anyway, I normally carry a pair of gloves just because farm stuff gloves are handy. I rock the Victorinox Swiss Army Knife Farmer X with some Wazoo goodies, a glow nut and a whistle. Every day I carry this guy and this. Fingernail clippers, because I like cutting my fingernails pretty short just because they get stuff under them and I don't like that. My magic string. This thing has started so many fires, not only for myself but for other people at classes. And it's got a piece of leather and some fat wood in it. Let me see. My old ferro rod from firesteel.com. It's just a 1/2 inch ferro rod. A multi-card striker. This was the prototype that I made a while back, a couple years ago I guess, and I just carry it every day in my pocket. Never know when you need to scrape something or scribe. My new and improved flex cut carving jack. I'm really digging this thing. There'll be a final review done on it after I am satisfied that I've done everything I want to with it. And this is just a wad of goodies. It's a ferro rod and a ceramic striker, can opener, the micro cordage maker that's used for turning plastic bottles into cordage. I got a plan that takes a whole bunch of that stuff, so I make it pretty often. And then just a little Swiss Army knife CS with the tweezers and the toothpick. You don't know how often those 2 items are needed until you actually have them in your pocket and you're like, oh, I got a toothpick. Or I got a pair of tweezers. But that's it. And I got it broke down where this right here goes in my right front pocket. This goes in my left front pocket. And that's how I rock it. Could I go without these items? Absolutely. But I don't want to. because there's times where I feel like doing something, and if I had this stuff in my pocket, I can do it. So it's more about skills practice and being prepared in that sort of sense, other than being prepared because I may get lost in the woods and have to build a canoe or something. I would rather just be able to take a few minutes and say, I wonder if I can make a pair of chopsticks or a little fishing pole, or whatever seems to hatch in my imagination. And I can do that with these items. But I also rock a Wazoo Survival Gear cash cap. It's got a bunch of goodies in it. It's got a ceramic and a ferro rod, and all another pair of tweezers and a toothpick, a pin, 2 needles, a safety pin, a fishing kit, water, bags. I've got some Technora over here, some fishing tackle down in there. This is one of their older ones, but that is basically what Kelso carries, EDC. Guys, I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch my videos. I'm trying to make up for all of them, the 100-ish videos that were taken down from IGTV, so I'm going to be redoing a whole bunch of stuff on here. So feel free to subscribe. I appreciate the support. Until next time.